Hey, you guys. Hi. Welcome, everyone. Nice to see you here in 2025, January. I don't know what day it is, the 3rd or the 4th. I'm not sure. But nice to see you. Thanks for clicking on this video today. If you are new here, welcome. Hi. I'm glad you found me. My name is Audrey. This is my first YouTube channel. I have a second channel, which is all behind the scenes and just being a mom and a wife and I just wrote a book I wrote the book 4 years ago. It just got printed, so I have that stuff going on. It's kind of everything else but murder and crime on the other channel. So I literally just feel like laughing because sometimes our world is so stupid. Our world that we live in, what are we doing? I have a problem. I have a huge problem today, okay? I'm going to share it with you. You tell me how you feel about it. And do you think this is a problem for you? What's your point of view? I watch a lot of YouTube videos on different crimes. If you go, when I sign in under my name, it's all crime, all these different videos of things going on. It's awful. There's so many. You got this one of a domestic violence and you got this one of a kitten. I mean, it's just so many. It's overwhelming and it can be detrimental to one's health watching and absorbing this information as a psychic medium, especially definitely for people who are not psychics and sensitives, such as myself. That's my cat Latte trying to claw his way in. He thinks I gave birth to him, this cat. Latte, go see Daddy. I have a problem. I have a problem with what I'm seeing out in the YouTube world. I don't know if I can go on. And today I'm talking about the Idaho 4 murder mystery. Audrey, we know who did it. Yeah, I know. I agree with you. But, we got the other half of the country saying we're not supposed to say that. That's not politically correct. It's not PC. My channel's not politically correct. My channel here, look me in the eyes. This is not a fact-based channel. I know. Who says that? Who says that? I do, because it's the truth. So don't leave me comments saying garbage about, well, you don't know this and you. I know I don't know a lot. I'm not here because I'm repeating what I hear from the news. I'm translating and filtering information from I believe and know as spirit and energy from the other side. Yes, most of the time it's from the victims themselves. This channel is about my psychic point of view and my personal opinion based on what spirit shows me and based on my own feelings and emotions. I have thrown shade after shade after shade at Brian Koberger. I don't deny that, and I don't apologize for that. That is still my stand on this case. I believe he's guilty, but we're not even going to talk about his guilt today. We're not going to talk about his guilt. What I want to talk about, let me roll up my sleeves. Please. I want an explanation. I want you guys to tell me something. I want you to filter out information and tell me what you think. Is it right? Is it politically correct to Go to the victims. We have 4 victims, right? 4 murdered victims. We're going to talk about just the 4 of these people, the 4 victims themselves. Is it okay for the world to look at each victim and dive in to their family history? Family mostly being mom and dad. What I am seeing online, and I'm not even going to tell you the YouTube channels that I've seen this garbage on, because I don't want you to watch it. I don't want you to see it, because it's perpetuating negative energy. These people on YouTube, these creators, are creating negative energy because they're getting everyone hyped up about what a slime ball this person's mom and real dad are, and they have this problem with law enforcement, and this one, oh, you know what they did? You know what this parent did? You want to know about this? And the mom, so-and-so's mom, do you know what she was involved in? Why? Why? For the love of God, what purpose is that filling? Why would you research that? Why would you research the victims' families? What does that have to do with the person that's been arrested? What does that have to do with the accused? What does that have to do with the night of the murder? As far as I can tell, 100% nothing. So why are you doing that? Why are you putting garbage out about the families? Well, if you remember me from my first time I was on YouTube years ago, we talked about the Watts case. And we saw this with the Watts case. The victim's family were being torn apart on YouTube severely, to the point where there were legal ramifications. True or not true? Not going to comment, because it doesn't matter. That had nothing to do with the murders. So I want to know why there are human beings, and they all appear to be from America, from our country here. Why? To cause more pain? More upset? What are you trying to plant in people's heads? What are you saying? What are you saying? That these kids had such a bad childhood that their lives just kept going down the drain, and, you know, this is what was going to end up happening to them because this is the kind of family they come from? Shame on you. Shame on every single one of you who have done this to this family, to the Idaho 4's families. My God, we're supposed to be here to lift each other up and help. Yes, I said one thing, and I completely own up to it. I don't care. I speak the truth. I don't deny that I brought one of the parents up, but it was only to say that she's been dogged by Ann Taylor, Brian Kohberger's attorney. That's the only time I brought up anything that could potentially be seen as negative. But I wasn't even really talking about the mom or her situation. I was saying this has to do with, look what Ann Taylor did to this mom over here. The mom was thrown under the bus by Ann Taylor, actually. But how dare you look into these people's backgrounds and take off scabs throughout their life of things they probably like to forget. Let's be honest. things they wish they hadn't done, whatever the case is. You tell me you don't have that? You don't have things in your life that you would like to hide or bury? Maybe you do, and you're just better at burying them than these people are. I don't know. I'm not saying anyone's trying to bury anything. I'm just saying leave it alone. Leave these people alone. If you're going to spend that much time digging dirt on the kids' families, why don't you dig dirt on Koberger or potentially another suspect? A lot of people seem to think he has somebody working with him. Look into that. Look into something that's going to help the case, potentially. You have now become a part of the problem. These people who are digging up dirt for simply digging it up. By the way, there's no justice in murder. Even if Brian Koberger gets the death penalty, even if he gets put to death, even if he's in prison the rest of his natural-born life, that's not justice. None of it's justice. None of it's justice. It's once you're violated, you can't go back. You know what I mean? You understand what I'm saying? I have all these words running through my mind, and I'm like, oh, I can't say that. Oh, I can't say that because of YouTube. Oh, YouTube doesn't like this word. YouTube doesn't like that word. So I find myself stopping myself from even talking because that's YouTube, and that's what YouTube has done to our country, taking our voice away. Even if these things are true that people are saying about the families, I don't want to hear it. I don't want garbage in my ears. It's garbage day. Dump it out. I don't want to hear it. I mean, I always have stuff to say about this case. For one, that house shouldn't have been torn down. That house should not have been torn down. But Ann Taylor made sure that happened. She's friends with the person who made it happen. But now I think they're kicking themselves because they could probably benefit, the defense, they could probably benefit their case if the house was still standing, to go in and prove things and make a point and further explain their theory. I am an opinionated psychic. If I say something, if I say something that I believe is fact-based, I let you know. I'll say it has been reported such blah, 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 or the court document said blah, 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 or whatever. That's when I'm claiming fact-based information. You can't take, I don't know, word of mouth. People come here to my channel to see what the psychic thinks. What does she think? She doesn't hold back. But that's why I'm here, to give you my opinion. All right, that's all I wanted to say. Thanks for listening to my venting. It's trial's getting closer every day, isn't it? Stay tuned for this. This is going to be one of the top trials of the year, not to mention the decade, potentially even the century. It's a bad case. Let's learn from it and take away something that we can carry with us to make the world a better place instead of a suspicious, angry place. Let's do that together. Thanks for watching. I'll see you real soon. Ciao. Stay safe. And get my book. And subscribe. And check out my other channel. Check me out on Instagram. Bye, guys.